Sex has permanence. It's got staying power. I mean, quite literally, it was created to be this incredible gift that in the right context bonds people together and makes them more united. In other words, science is now saying, hey, every time you have sex, something really interesting happens. The body releases these hormones that have been coined the cuddle hormone or the attachment hormone or the love hormone. It's something called oxytocin. There's one occasion where both man and woman have a surge of oxytocin almost at the exact same height or amount as during sex. In that moment, God created this way, biologically, scientifically. You're getting a flood of all these hormones that God geniusly created to flood, to create an attachment in that moment. One sex therapist described it as this: every time you have intercourse, the body creates an involuntary, you don't choose to do it, chemical commitment. Another one, UCLA psychiatrist Miriam Grossman says, it's almost as though you might say what the discoveries of sex have taught us is that we were created to bond. Candidly, this is why that first person that you had sex with, it's so hard to get over. Because it's so they took part of you or you're attached to them. And you'd be like, no, I haven't seen them since high school. But every now and then you're going on Facebook, you're seeing where they work, you wonder if they're married. There's still part that's attached. And Paul would say, that's because that's what sex is. Science is just backing up what God already said, which it was created to fuse or to bond together. And this is why it's really important that you and I understand as it relates to sex. Before marriage, the problem is not that it's so bad. The problem is that it is so good. And you're gonna create these bonds and these hormones and floods with somebody who is not your spouse, and then you're gonna rip apart from them. And eventually, over time, we just get so desensitized where we have to intentionally try to ignore almost those bonds and get over them because of the pain that comes with ripping apart.